first thing we need to go over are a couple of definitions. Okay, let me zoom this in for you. Okay, so first thing we need to go over are a couple of definitions. Okay, vertical angles. Does anyone know anything? What are vertical angles? Vertical angles are kind of like when you make an X. Okay, the vertical angles are the ones that are apart or opposite of each other. Okay, so like this one and this one. Or this one and this one. What do you know about those? They are equal, okay? But what's the math word for equal? Congruent. Okay? Congruent. Sorry. I can't spell. Congruent. C-O-N-G-R-U-E-N-T. Congruent. Maggie, can you turn off one of those lights? Yes, please. Vertical angles. Oh, just one. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Vertical angles are congruent. So that means they are equal to each other. Okay? Angles that share a vertex and a common side are what? So like a vertex and a common side. What would you call those? This one and this one. What would you call those?
I know this.
Are they're next to each other, so they're attached to each other. What's another word for attached to? Adjacent, right. So our adjacent angles. Okay, adjacent basically means attached to each other. Okay, they share a vertex. The vertex is like the inside of the angle and a common side. Okay, measures of complementary angles. What does the measure of complementary angles add up to?
90 degrees.
90 degrees, right. Okay. What are the measures of supplementary angles add up to? 180 degrees. And two adjacent angles that make a straight line are called what? Whoa, no. Okay, wait. I'm not looking for listen. Stop, I'm not looking for a number. Okay, no numbers here. Two adjacent angles, so ones that are right next to each other, that make a straight line are called what? No. They're called supplementary, right? Because they make 180 degrees. So these are called supplementary. Okay, those are called supplementary. So, if you're going to complete this chart, okay, first thing we want to look at is, let's just do number 6 together, and you guys are going to have to do the other ones, okay? If you're given a 43-degree angle, okay, how do you find its complement? The angle and the complement equal what? 90. So 43 plus what equals 90? So what is it? 43, 47, right. So complement and put your little angle sign. So angle, put the degree. 43 and what would make a supplementary angle? So if the total of a supplement is 180, 137, right. And then vertical, okay, what do we know about vertical angles? They're the same as the original. So what's the original? 43. Okay, you guys are going to have to fill in the rest of this chart. Okay? Now, let's look at some of these ones. It says solve for x. Circle whether each angle pair is complementary or supplementary. So here, first off, just looking at those, are they complementary or supplementary? And how do you know? Why are they complementary? Because it's a right angle, so that makes 90 degrees. So how would you solve for x? How would you set that up? We know that these two together equal what? 90. So you could set up an equation. 5x minus 8 plus 43 equals what? 90. and you should be able to solve that. Okay, if you add these together, you still have a 5x. Negative 8 and positive 43 equals what? Negative 8, positive 43 is equal to what? Plus 35 equals 90. Then, how do you move the 35? Do we add it or subtract it? Subtract it. So if you subtract, we get 5x equals, what's 90 minus 35? 55? And then how do you get x by itself? Divide by 5. So we should get x equals 11 degrees. So you plug in 11 degrees. Okay, now you should be able to do that on number 11 all by yourself. You're going to set it up exactly the same. Okay?
So why did they make that so much harder than the
It's not. Okay, this one. You guys can do this one. What is this one going to be equal to altogether? 180. 90, 180, 180. Okay? This one, okay, for starting on like number 16, it says find the measure of the missing angles. Draw a picture to help organize your thoughts. The measure of angle A, that's how we say that. Okay, so M angle, that means measure of angle A is complementary to the measure of angle B. Okay, so that means angle A and angle B equal what?
90.
A and B equals 90. So if we draw a picture, okay, and you make this like that, doesn't have to be perfect, we know A and B equal a 90. The measure of angle C is complementary to the measure of angle B. How would I draw that?
pretty much the exact same?
We know A and B equals 90. C is complementary to B. So B and C are what? Not the same, but what do they equal? 90. So this is a 90. But also B and C, so if you turn it kind of sideways like this one also equals 90. Okay? Now it tells you if the measure of angle A is 62. If A is 62 and we plug this in, A is, I'm going to cross that out, it's now 62. How would you find B? You know that 62 and B equals what? 92. 90, excuse me. So 62 plus angle B equals 90. How would you solve that? Subtraction. So subtract 62 from both sides. And you get what? Angle B equals what? What was it? 28 degrees. Okay? You also know that B and C equals 90, right? Do you know what B is now?
Yeah.
Yes. So 28 plus angle C equals 90. Now you solve for that one. How do we do that? Subtract the 28. That's angle. Subtract 28. So angle C equals what? 62 degrees. Okay, so you have to draw a picture and then you have to figure it out. Okay, you know that supplementary angles equal what?
90 degrees.
180. Complementary angles equal 90. Okay, so you should be able to do those ones. What I would like you to do is, we are not going to worry about looking at these just yet. Okay, so I want you guys to get through number 17, and you are getting through number 17 before the end of the period today. Okay, so you have some time right now to get this done. Okay, when you are done, listen, when you are done, you're going to show me. And then if everybody gets done, we'll move on. If not, we might have to wait for tomorrow. Okay, so you guys need to finish all the way through number 17.